I was a 12-year-old kid, and we chased frogs and worms and birds and squirrels and turtles and stuff. Was I interested in conservation? Probably not. But that's what I grew up with and doing, until I went away to college and then got married and served in the Army and worked for IBM for a long time, and slowly became more appreciative of the outdoors.
Are you drinking credit?
When I saw my first bald eagle on the river back in '06, the winter of '06, and so I started hanging out on the river, and then a year or two later, well, I guess it was several years later, I saw a poster that said volunteers wanted for Hudson River Eel Project. That's the story. Here I am. Now he's at that stage where the back of his head is noticeably wider than his body.
Two more over.
But once they grow bigger into the silver stage, their body will be as thick as their head.
I see.
The
So the head grows first.
The head is not as noticeably different. You see an adult eel, it just sort of tapers down to the nose.
So
Glass eels, the head is bigger than the body, and it stays that way. And there's a good. Let's see. Glass eels coming in react to the flow coming out of the creek. Their instinct is to swim upstream. We don't want the net to impede that flow. We want the eels to sense the flow and follow it right up in. You can see how clogged up this fine material gets with whatever you call this kind of fine material, sediment. So we got to keep it nice and clean so they happily swim up into the net. If they sense an impediment, they don't go around. It's part of the job.
I've got to be forward.
I think my grandmother would be proud of me. She was a seamstress.
yeah.
I don't know if what I'm doing has any seamstress style to it, but it gets the job done. Is there anything? A good scientist is objective, not subjective. Doesn't wish for data. Doesn't wish for the data to look a certain way. But that's why it's fun being a volunteer and not a paid scientist, because I can act as silly as I want and theorize and speculate and just have a good time.